Hey yo, what's up, you guys? So, this may be a different kind of setting because it's nighttime, obviously. If you hear noise in the background, it's gonna kind of pick up now, which is really annoying. So, if that's too loud, just know that it's the air conditioner. Yeah, maybe. Pretty sure that's the. I don't know, man. So, obviously, things have been healing. I can do a lot more with my mouth now. Uh, I can eat a lot more. That's what I should say. Since my wisdom teeth removal, um, because uh, I can start eating a little bit more foods. I can kind of use a straw by this point, and yeah, I can have sodas now. Because if you don't know, one of the restrictions you can't do, like, at least immediately afterwards, you can't have sodas because it can bother it. So and the reason why you can't do a straw is because the motion you do to drink out of a straw, they can move the stitches or whatever around, and you don't want that. So that's how infections happen. So that's completely off topic. So what this video actually is, this is not a video about my experience as a wisdom teeth remover. It's really not. By the title of this video, you already know what this is. This is the G.I. Joe Classified series, Lady Jaye. I know it's been a little bit since we had our last G.I. Joe. I say that like we have like three. I don't. I have one other one, which you can kind of see right there, which is Flint. But I was in the mood too because I just saw Snake Eyes um, on Saturday. I would say it's pretty good. The summary of it, it's pretty good, but it's an obvious film to set up things. So don't go expecting there to be a big blockbuster because all it's doing is setting up future movies. So, and this is actually a character that might get her own show. So we got G.I. Joe Classified Series, Lady Jaye. You got a nice picture, standard background. You got the number and all these things. You got the big old poster on the back. You can see Lady Jaye is right there, and Flint is right next to her, which is right there. So, and it looks like we might be finally getting these guys up here, which have been there since the beginning. But we're now just finally getting that. So, but yeah. In case you guys are wondering, yes, I am planning on getting the movie G.I. Joe Snake Eyes figures. Um, I'm definitely getting Snake Eyes and Scarlet. Those are the ones that are most important to me. I actually really like the character of Akiko, but not my um, immediate wanting because I want Scarlet because she's one of my favorite. She's probably like my second favorite G.I. Joe character. Maybe she's in my top five range at least, and she's also Snake Eyes' love interest. So I want her, and then I obviously want Snake Eyes because he's my favorite, and everybody likes Snake Eyes. So here is Lady Jaye, who is also up there with Flint as well. Flint is also kind of one of my favorite characters. So I guess we'll take a look at her accessories. So number one, these are not attached, in case you're wondering. It leaves you off with this, but they have at least two of these rods that you can attach two different things on. Also on this backpack. So let me just take the whole backpack off. So I'll show you the backpack first, I guess. Oh, I never realized something. So I will talk about that here in a second. Um, so this is our backpack's pretty nice. You got, I'm guessing, like some sort of camera or like GoPro, you know. But then apparently, so in here, I never realized this, engraved are storage for the things that you can put on top of them. So you got this thing, which I'm guessing is like some sort of grappling hook, or you can pull this off. I almost thought that broke, but it didn't. It's this. It's like a grappling hook of some sort. You can put on, and then you come with two of these knives. They're not really knives because she can't really hold them, unfortunately. But you could also stick it on, and it's kind of like a spear. So, but so you can put one on her backpack, and then you can put the other one in here. But then you're always left with an extra one. So in this case, I'm left with an extra knife. Apparently, I can just do this. And then there's like a sash around her back, and it has a hole in it. So you got to line up the two holes, and a peg for the backpack, and you plug in it, and there you go. Now that's not all her accessories. There's three more. Now she does come with an actual knife, which is not painted at all. It's a black knife, but it has a storage space. It's a little dark, but right there, kind of see it. If I can, man, I just want to get this in. You know what? I'll wait till afterwards. Probably would help if I did this. That slides right in. But then you got the backpack on. But then there's two other accessories. One she's actually wearing. And then you have to do this, which I hate. Like, I get the purpose. So you get this one with the hat and the hair. I would have preferred just to have a hat that was just fitted on so it could fit onto her. Or two different heads. Because this is honestly, like, kind of disturbing to look at. Not, like, in terms of having a bald woman. It's just, like, because you see all this up here with, like, these lines. But then, because you also have this hairpiece. And there's, like, lines and stuff that you have to line it up with. And so there you go. You want an unhatted version? There you go. Pretty neat. But I would have preferred something like the beret for Flint, where it was like just kind of been able to fit onto hair or something. Or I had two different head sculpts, because that I don't really care for. And also I will say, if you like are moving the head, don't place your finger on the hair because it will move it up. That's the only annoying part. It stays on there, like it doesn't fall off, but if you touch it just a little bit, it will run. So anyways, onto the uniform. Basic military uniform. You got black boots, you got the green military fatigues, you got like this pin on her right side, which they all have. I don't know if you can see that. She's got a sash with a knife and like a little case, and also this thing that's been appearing on all of them. I don't know if it's like some sort of coder or something like that. So yeah, and so I guess it's time to get into the articulation, which I guess for practicality's sake, I will take the backpack off. So, her head, or I guess her neck, because she also has a dumbbell joint that goes in the back, you can go look up that far, look down that far, damn. Can look side to side, and also has a little bit of tilt. Arms go out. She's got butterfly joints, but bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows, wrist swivel, and I think they're both up and down. Yes, they're both up and down hinges. She's got a ab pressure that goes that far back, that far forward, and she's also got a diaphragm pivot so she can go side to side, a little turn. She can drop the hips go up that far with your legs and back that far, upper thighs swivel, double jointed knees, got a boot swivel, and her ankles go down, they go up, and they got an ankle pivot. And she also doesn't, she can only kick up that far without the hip. So yeah. Now, I prefer my Lady Jaye with the hat on. Mainly because I like to picture her, if she actually is in combat, to be wearing some sort of like hat or something, like a lot of the other Joes do. Um, so, second favorite couple of G.I. Joe is Flint and Lady Jaye. I know sometimes they've been a couple, sometimes they've just been best friends. But from usually when I see them, they're a couple. So, I guess it's all up to you, but obviously you can't deny that they are at least definitely best friends because they're always around each other. So, let me get her. Now, in case any of you guys are wondering, so obviously I mentioned the Snake Eyes movie figures earlier. The one thing that I want is more figures from there because there's more characters they could do. They could do like a Blind Master and Hard Master, and there's the villain Kenta, which doesn't advertise as much, even though he's like one of the main villains of the movie. It's not a spoiler. You can actually go find pictures of him, so don't get mad at me. Have the characters show up in there that they should give figures to? I don't know. Although I have been wondering because if you haven't noticed, the color for the Storm Shadow figure is kind of like an eggshell color. Maybe if they redid that, I would like that. Maybe one of the clansmen that you fight, like the Yakuza, because they fight the Yakuza in the Snake Eyes movie. That's not really a spoiler. If it is, it's not a dramatic one, but yeah. As long as I don't tell you how they're involved, but yeah. So yeah, pretty good figure. I really like her. Supposedly she might be getting her series because the Snake Eyes is like a reboot of the movie stuff. Supposedly she'll get a series on Paramount Plus, which I don't have, which is another thing that I might have to go and get because I'm interested in that. Unless they put it on like Netflix or something. Who knows? I guess it depends on what Hasbro decides to do. But so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.